Okay, so I need to turn my heat down, that's for sure. What's going on? We are live and in full effect. This is Vlogmas day. This is 3, right? I feel like I can't get my brain together today. It's Tuesday, December 3rd. I am on my way to work now. And it's kind of weird. Like, I feel like I came into day 3, like, immediately. Like, without... What the heck was I getting ready to say? I just came into it, like, just jumping into, like, hey, y'all, it's day 3. I just dropped my kids off. I'm on my way to work. And, but that's kind of what it is, honestly. I actually wasn't going to film during the day. I was going to just film at night because it's a little bit easy. It's actually a lot of bit easier for me to film at night because I have all of my equipment there. I'm already at the house. You know, once we put the kids to bed, it's a lot easier to just get things up and moving. You know, I already have my idea for what I want to do for tonight, but I had ordered my magnet that goes with my mount for my car, for my phone, because I use my phone to do my vlogs and stuff when I'm in the car, just because it's a lot simpler of a setup. You just connect it to the magnet and press record and you're good to go. So that is honestly what I have been up to. I really want Chick-fil-A. Skirt, skirt. Sorry. I have been battling this crazy cough I told y'all about. And I'm okay, like I feel fine, but it's just this lingering cough. Like it just doesn't want to go anywhere and it's so annoying. I'm gonna trust the process because I know that it's that time of year. It's cold, it's hot, it's hot, it's cold. So on top of me battling the, you know, tail end of this cold or whatever it is that I had, I'm also battling this really weird Florida weather. So my body's like just trying to get adjusted. You know how they always say, like, you don't miss something until you no longer have it. I'm going to sound like such a dork, but I really miss having my setup here for the car because I haven't done, like, a car vlog in I don't know how long. But I did used to record when I was in the car quite a bit. It's just something about being in the car that just makes you, like, drop some real gems, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really makes you think deeply. And that's exactly where I'm at right now. This line is mad long right now. It's crazy. I do apologize because I was trying to adjust the steering wheel so it doesn't take up so much room on the camera. It would be very uncomfortable for me because the steering wheel would be way down here and I don't drive with the steering wheel that low. So it's just one of those things whenever I do a car vlog, unless like I get a car mount that extends up and I can bring it down a little bit, you're gonna see most of the steering wheel. So my apologies. It's mad awkward right now. This Chick-fil-A line is potentially the worst Chick-fil-A line ever in life. Okay, so I'm in Tallahassee, and if you've ever been to the Chick-fil-A on the corner of, it's the only Chick-fil-A on Magnolia. This Chick-fil-A, like, the line be so long. It's fine because it goes pretty quickly, but the line just be so long that, like, real talk, it actually is very inconvenient and people don't know how to come together and, like, first of all drive and get in a single file line, because what I'm looking at right now is the second lane is closed, which it always tends to be closed every time I come here, and I don't come here that often, but it's like they just don't know how to play nice with each other. That honking you heard just now, that's because the person who is behind me, they were basically blocking traffic because they didn't want another person to jump in front of them. So they were making a left-hand turn and they just blocked traffic. So no one can even really get past without driving around. I'm trying to get out of the sunlight. But yeah, this is a large part of the reason I need to get gas. This is a large part of the reason why I came from the other direction, because I knew if I'd come the other direction, I wouldn't have to deal with what these cars are dealing with. This is a really long line for a Tuesday. Is that weird? Oh God. I don't know why, but I'm so sleepy. Actually, you know what? I do know why. Sleepy because I stayed up till this morning, till about 12 roughly is when I kind of like started wrapping things up. And I was up editing. So it's kind of funny though, because like the timing was off. Again, like I said, I'm just kind of getting into the whole Vlogmas thing. This is brand new for me. Let me adjust this camera because it's like tilting a little bit. I have never done a Vlogmas before. This is my very first approach at this. Not sure how this works. I've got some really cool stuff that's planned, so the content I'm not really too worried about necessarily. It's just the workflow I'm kind of struggling with. So that's why I was up editing last night, because even though, if you guys have watched the first Vlogmas, which was a combination of days 1 and 2, you'll see that the reason why I started off with 1 and 2 as opposed to just day 1 is because when December 1st came, I feel like it snuck up on me and I forgot it was December. And I was like, oh snap, I gotta go ahead and go into my Vlogmases. So I wound up doing that. And then I took forever filming because I didn't give myself like any parameters. I just was like, I'm just gonna go off the cuff. So I prayed about it and then all of a sudden filmed, and it was cool. But because I didn't give myself any parameters, I wound up like having to start the editing process late. And then I wound up staying up late continuing to edit, which is nuts. Again, this is a personal challenge that I'm making. And so I just want to see how it's going to work out. And I'm confident it'll work out just fine. But, you know, I got to have a little chaos, because, I mean, what's life without a little chaos? I went to bed at 12 and then I got up at 5. I like made my husband wake me up when he gets up. I was like, wake me up. And I even had my alarm set just as a fail-safe. I got up and immediately started doing little bits and pieces and of videos, Vlogmases 1 and 2, because I wanted to have it out. I wanted to have it ready and ready to go. And even if it was like, okay, it's gonna be out a day late, I'd rather a day late, better later than never, right? By the way, the sunlight is really playing with my hair right now, and I'm not mad at it. A large part of the reason I had to get up at 5 was because there was a lot of work I just didn't finish before I went to bed this morning. And I didn't want to stay up till like 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, because, you know, I'd still work a full-time job and I still have to get up and take my kids to school. That being said, I did everything this morning like I could think of. I did thumbnail, SEO, worked on the metadata for the file itself. I actually did a little bit of extra editing on the video too, just so it looks a little bit more touched up. It's not so bare naked vlog, but it's still raw, but it's like a little refined, right? So yeah, that was pretty much that. If I had to do what I had to do then, like during my lunch break, I wouldn't even be able to get it done, because guess what? I have to run errands during my lunch. Rosa, she is out. She's low on diapers. Both Rosa and Farrah, because we put Farrah in diapers when she goes to bed at night, just because, you know, just gotta make sure everything is cool. You know, I want to put her in panties, even though she's potty trained and Rosa is like 90% potty trained. They still wear diapers when they go to bed until they absolutely clear absolutely nothing in their bottoms when overnight. And so we're not 100% confident in that just yet. So we have to make sure they have diapers when they go to sleep. So the diapers are technically for the both of them. But they're really for Rosa, because we're trying to get her potty trained to the point that she can start going into underoos. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you? What's the name for your order?
Rose. I'm still trying to get used to vlogging outdoors, so I'm a little nervous with my camera being on because people can see my phone. So give me a minute. Hey.
We're getting your shake, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. So I'm like trying to get used to like vlogging and stuff. I'm not used to it just yet. All right, thank you. Is the straw in the bag? Oh, yep, it is. Awesome. Thank you. You too. Take care. Let me just take my chances and go back out this way, because, you know, traffic people driving like they're crazy. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm just so like anxious sometimes, because I'm like wondering if people look in my car and then they see my phone and then they're like, oh, you know, am I on camera or blah, blah, blah. Like, some people don't care. Like, young people, really, they don't care. But, like, some other people might just feel some type of way about it. And so, I'm just really hoping that... Like, I thought for sure the guy who was taking my order was going to look in my car and be like, are you filming me? But I always assure people, like, if they do, like, get on camera with me or something like that, I always assure them, like, I'm going to cut you out. Like, I don't even ask them, do they want to be cut out? I just say, don't worry about it. I'm going to cut you out. I'm sorry for the sun. I'm trying to get rid of the sun for y'all. I know it's really aggravating. I'm so sorry. But I just say, like, I'm going to cut you out. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't put you on and not you know what I mean? Because you didn't give me permission to do it. But it's just that the camera's running and you just happen to be here. Because, I mean, they don't know what you're going to do with the footage. So, and I totally understand because I'd be the same way. I remember one time I was in the gym working out and I was next to this guy and he kept putting his phone down, like in vertical form, to film himself, which is perfectly fine. Do you? As long as the gym doesn't have a problem with it, I don't care. But he was putting his phone in a place that was between the two of us. And so I really appreciate like how he came at me, because he was just like, he kind of was getting my attention because I was doing like, what do you call it, shoulder shrugs. And he was, he come up and he said, hey, and I said, yeah. He was like, I just want to let you know that I'm doing some filming here. He's like, I don't want you to get uncomfortable with it or anything like that. He's like, but you're not in it. I don't have you in it. I just want you to know what I'm doing. And I was like, do you? Like, it is what it is. Like, everybody's on social. Everybody is filming themselves, especially like in the gym. Like, I'm used to seeing like people's cell phones out and stuff like that. I was like, listen, I think we all do it, but it's totally cool. Like, I'm totally good with it. But the fact that he came and he approached me about it, he didn't just set the phone up, because if he would have set the phone up, I definitely would have felt away, because I'd have been like, well, why is that phone right there? My first thought would be that he's filming himself. Like, okay, he's just filming his workout. No big deal. But it was the fact that we were in like pretty close proximity. He wanted me to be comfortable and assure me, hey, I'm not filming you. It's just some people feel a little uncomfortable when a phone is out. A lot of people will make the assumption that because a phone is out that they're the ones being filmed. But at the same time, I can completely understand that, because sometimes there are people out there who really are not considerate. They just do not care, and they will film whoever for whatever reason. You know, so most of the time filming people because they're either being perverts or they're being like mean people. You know what I mean? Like, they're just being not very nice. I just try to be mindful of that and courteous to other people and just aware of my surroundings. Also, keeping in mind, I know that this is probably gonna, you know, some people are gonna have something to say about it, that you really shouldn't be driving and filming at the same time. It's not safe. Even if you are thinking that you are, you know, you have 100% attention on the road, you really don't. I have no justification against that, because I know that when you're filming, you're not 100% paying attention to the road. I feel like I get a lot of inspiration, especially when I'm driving, and I wanted a way to capture it. So listen, if I have to do it while I'm driving, I'll do it while I'm driving. Don't you love looking for parking, especially when you have to walk in the cold? Oh, I was about to say, that person is going the wrong way. Oh yeah. Sweet. All right, so we're okay. Look at this. See what I'm talking about? See, it actually fell off or whatever. Let's put it back on. Okay, so we're here at work, so I'm gonna go ahead and go, and I'll see y'all later on. We are finally at lunch, and my nail came off when I was trying to do some, like trying to take the little sticker off the back of the phone for the mount. The funny thing is, I just saw this. I'm like, when did that happen? Is it in my wig? I'm now on my way to Sam's because I have to pick up some diapers. And I'm gonna pick up, well, I actually have to get some gas, because you heard my truck earlier. That mug was like, ding, we need fuel, ma'am. So my car is quick to catch an attitude. For the most part though, so far so good on Vlogmas day 3. I had some kinks I had to work out. I wanted to make sure that I reread the rules to the giveaway, because I wanted to be very clear. You know, I'd like to look at it from other people's point of view, like, you know, if, for example, I was someone else coming onto this video watch page and I'm reading it, because I put the requirement, the entry rules, I put them as a pinned comment on the actual video watch page. So if you go check out Vlogmas 1 and 2 combined, you'll see in the pinned comment, that's where the rules are. I didn't want to, you know, garbage up the video with a whole bunch of rules and stuff like that. Like, you can read all that stuff for, you know, for yourself on your own time. But the good news is that there is time for the giveaway. The giveaway doesn't even end until towards the end of the month, like December 24th. Well, December 23rd is when it ends. The 24th is when I'm going to announce the winner. So, again, you've got time. You've got plenty of time. So, I will go ahead and probably put it as a pinned comment on this video as well, just because I want as many people as possible to enter into the giveaway. I'm just in such a holiday mood. I just feel like I have such a cheerful spirit. So I'm like, you know what? Why not bless somebody else with something, you know, that they might want, you know? And the good thing is it's a gift card. So you can pretty much buy your own gift, or if it's not enough money, at least that's a, you know, certain amount of money that you didn't have to cough up, right? And as I mentioned before, I do intend on doing other giveaways as well. It may not be in the month of December. Like, I'm just going to start this one and kind of see how it goes. And then from there, I might do one at the beginning of the year, just because it's still the holiday season. And, you know, it's the turn of a new year, and I want to be able to bless people with something. So, you know, I mean, hey, you can't go wrong, right? You can't go wrong with something like that. Yeah, I'm always down for a giveaway. If somebody got something going on and I can get something especially for free, oh my gosh, I'm so down for it. So, I am almost at Sam's. I'm gonna just go in and get the diapers first, because I really just don't wanna. I just wanna get these diapers, get this gas, and be on my way. Because I'm trying to get out of this cold as quickly as possible. And then I can get the gas on my way out. This is really turning into a day in the life. Like, screw the Vlogmas. This is just becoming a day in the life, week in the life type of situation. Let us first see if we can get a parking space. I need to get a parking space. Okay, cool. Okay, we're here. Funny thing is, I had like brought my iPad thinking that like maybe while I get gas, if their line is backed up, I can actually write a little bit, just jotting down thoughts. But we'll see. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is 14. I'm like, I hope it's not like a foreshadow or anything. I'm like legitimate. Alright, so I'm now waiting to get some gas. It's like, I'm actually a little bit warm, which is weird. So I'm about to put my window down in a second. But I'm waiting for gas now. And I'm just gonna go ahead here. Okay, thank goodness this lady's getting in her car and leaving so Mama can get some gas. So I am getting some gas. I'm getting ready to get some gas now. I'm gonna let y'all know I went ahead and splurged a little bit. So I wound up buying like this exfoliating thing with a body scrub that is like Members Mark brand. It's like the Sam's Club brand. Anyway, it's like a winterberry scent, so I'm hoping that it will be really, really good. I'm gonna try it out tonight and let you guys know. Obviously, I did not go there for that, but I got it. Because listen, Mama needs some self-care too, and that's what we're talking about tonight. We're doing a self-care, little pampering session. So let me go ahead and get some gas and we'll be right back. Alright, so the good news is it didn't take as long as I thought. It seemed like all the lines had like 2-3 cars there, and it was kind of like, what was really ticking me off was like there'd be people so backed up that it would block you from getting to the other pumps. And I'm like, I'm kind of trying to get to these other pumps here. So I wound up having to squeeze between, I forget what it's called, but like the little metal thing, excuse me, the guardrail or whatever, between that and like another vehicle. I had to like sandwich in between just to get past, because I was trying to get to some of the other pumps, because I'm like, the thing is, we can have like 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe empty pumps on the other side, but because you're blocking the line from getting past you, we can't get over there, which is so annoying. I'm like, just get out of the way. Fortunately, as windy as it was, my wig didn't blow off, which was great. I'm gonna turn the AC on, which I know is kind of silly because it's cold outside. Not cold, it's chilly. It's gotten warmer, but that would be kind of silly to put the window down and I'm filming. So I don't want it to be like super noisy or whatever. Let's journal real quick. Let's do like a visual diary, and let's just talk about the level of anxiety I had just now, like filming inside of a store. You know how you feel already that everybody's looking at you, even though you know that that's not true. I was just trying so hard not to look obvious that I feel like I was probably looking very obvious, like very suspicious anyway. And I was like trying to keep my phone down and whatnot, but it was a little anxiety ridden. So I'm trying to get my wits about me, because, you know, I intend on vlogging in the future. I don't really know about vlogging in stores, because like I said, people get really funny about stuff like that, but it's kind of cool being able to take you with me. And you know, you don't want to be at the house just listening to me talk all day, right? So it's nice to be able to get out for a little bit. Like I said, Mama is happy because she got herself some, like an exfoliant and a body butter thing. So I'm actually going to do like a nice self-care session this evening. Just really do some things that I have not done in a long time. But I'm gonna actually do a full-on pampering session. Sometime in this Vlogmas, I'm gonna be doing it. And I'm really excited about that, because that's going to put together all the pieces. And it's really cool too, because it's not like, you know, you have to spend an arm and a leg to get some of this stuff. Like I buy some high end, some high end, some low end. It just depends. But most of the stuff I buy is low end stuff. Okay, so I'm finally back home now, and I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. Maybe I'll bring you up here. So I feel so uncomfortable doing this, because like I'm actually not wearing a bra, and so I'm like, I don't want to be all on camera with no bra on, but I am right now. So anyway, so we just got back home. Well, we've been home now for roughly about an hour, me and the girls. So we just went ahead and gave the girls their bath, and I'm for some reason very long-winded right now. I don't know what's going on, but it's just basically going to be a chill night where I just do my filming. There goes that toilet. Okay. Anyway, so it's just going to be a chill night where I do my filming and I do my editing, and that's just basically what it is. It's a low-key night, so basically instead of just doing like the regular, you know, talking, I'm just going to get some laundry done. I typically do not do this in the middle of the week, just because it's easier to do everything on the weekends and get it ready for the week, but I'm in dire need of some things that we cannot wait for until the end of the week. So I'm just going to go ahead and knock out like a good load, and that's going to be it for the night. Wash, dry, put up, that's it. Once we put the girls down, I'm going to get into some self-care, and you guys are going to join me with that. So that's what's on tap for tonight. So again, super low-key, super relaxing, but just something that is very needed, especially in the middle of the week where it's like the hustle and bustle is so real. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we're back in the bathroom. We just put the kids down to sleep, and I am getting ready for my self-care night because that's what tonight is all about. Daggum toilet. I swear, every time I get ready to start filming, that happens. So sorry. And it's so loud too. As you can see, I got my little hair thing. I got my hair pinned up because I'm ready to go in tonight. I'm not going to do a full-on pamper session because that's actually coming in a later video. But what I am going to work on is just doing like a face mask. I'm going to do a lip mask. Do this body butter and scrub duo set that I got from Sam's. This is the Members Mark brand. So this is what it looks like. It's in Winterberry. So I'm really excited to try this because I feel like I always get scents when they're not in season, if that makes any sense. Like, for example, I literally almost put like some springtime fresh stuff in my cart. Like, I literally almost did that. And I'm like, Rose, it's December. Why are you trying to be springtime fresh? Like, look for stuff that's like warm and inviting and, you know, on trend, in season, like Winterberry or like coffee or something like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, because I already took my shower, I'm not going to do like the full exfoliating. Like, I'm not going to exfoliate my body with this. I am going to exfoliate my hands, and then I'm going to do the body butter because I really want to try this out, and I'm very interested in how it smells. Yeah, that's fine. Set timer for 20 minutes from now.
When the timer ends, you can say, Siri, stop.
let me tell you. So I feel so incredibly good now that I have done my self-care for the night. It really just puts me in such a good headspace. My body feels good. My face and my neck feel like crazy good. Like I feel like I'm, I don't know, reborn or something. Like my face just feels so tight. My skin feels so tight and so firm. I literally feel like I'm wearing makeup. Not in a bad way, like I feel weighed down. I just feel really, really like put together. You know what I mean? I'm just ready to walk out of this door and just, you know, of course I'm not actually going to do that because it's 9:30 at night, but you get my drift. I think that sometimes when it comes to self-care, there's just too much emphasis placed on like being perfect and looking perfect and smelling perfect. But to be totally and completely honest with you, it's really just about, you know, what makes you happy and what makes you sort of come to center in a sense, you know? Self-care really is just about like your overall well-being. Some people consider self-care may not be for you. That might be something that you consider that's completely different. But I know for me, this is just a facet of it. But it's one of the things I really like to do. I like to put myself together. Unfortunately, like I've stated before time and time again, it becomes really difficult to find the time. And when I do have the time, it becomes difficult to find the energy to really just be able to do those wonderful self-care things that just make me feel good again. And I'm not blaming it on my kids. It's not my kids' fault. It's just that I have to be a better manager of my time and I have to prioritize it. And then when I prioritize it, I tend to, you know, make sure that I'm accomplishing those self-care goals because it's something that is high priority. It's a non-negotiable. It has to be done. And as a matter of fact, there's literally one last piece of the self-care ritual that I have not done. And I have to do it now. I'm going to show you what I have, but I have literally used the heck out of this. This is the Laneige lip balm. It's like an overnight sleep mask. I think this is in like strawberry or was in strawberry or something like that. Anyway, I'll find out what it is and let you know, but this stuff is the truth. And you can tell that it's really, really good because it's basically gone and I'm holding on to it for dear life. But I literally have probably had this for like over 6 months and it's everything. I love this. And I don't just use it overnight. I literally use it like chapstick. Because you can, you know, it's a lip balm, but eyes popping, lips busting. Y'all remember that? I think it was like season 1 when Nene said it. Oh my gosh. Now I really feel complete. If I was dressed, I'd be like, let's step out, you know, maybe if my hair was done. But it just, even my hair, like you can see my hair respond so well because it was in dire need of some moisture. So I'm glad I was finally able to address that tonight. I was able to address a lot of things that I just don't really make a lot of time for. But I am learning to become a better manager of my time and really capitalize on the time that I have after my kids go down, right? It's not just sit in front of the TV until you go to sleep. Like if there's things that you're trying to do, you know, it's a good time to just go ahead and knock it out when the kids are down. Yeah, that was pretty much what it was. I'm really excited. This is day 3 of my Vlogmas. And like I said, this is just like the surface of it. I'm super excited and I want you guys to continue to watch the other Vlogmases I have coming up where I am going to deep dive and talking more about self-improvement and self-care. I even have a really cool self-care advent calendar that's going to be coming up in about a week and a half, maybe. Yeah, in about a week and a half it's going to be coming up. So we can do some self-care things together. We can join in, and it actually winds up being more of an engaging thing where it actually really and truly ties you into it. So you're not just watching, but you're actually taking part in this particular Vlogmas that I have. As I've said before, I have a personal challenge of trying to get to at least 50 subscribers. Once we get to the 50 subscriber mark, that can kind of unlock some more things for me, so that way it unlocks more things for you. So please, if you have not gotten a chance yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Please do not forget to like this video, and I would like you to leave me a thoughtful comment below. What was your takeaway from this particular Vlogmas? What resonated with you, and what do you really feel a strong connection with? Do you find yourself struggling with getting your self-care activities in for the day and prioritizing it. You know, just tell me some of your ebbs and flows that you have with the whole self-care thing. I would love to hear about it. I would love to connect with you in the comments, but you got to leave a comment first so that way I can comment back and we can have an open conversation about it. As I always say, make sure you leave a comment so we can continue the conversation. And I mean it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys again tomorrow for another day of fun and festivities on day 4. Vlogmas, day 4. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.